Hey everybody, welcome to Faithful on the Clock. This is Challenge Me Monday. I'm Wanda Thibodeau, your host, and thanks for joining me. Whether you are used to these challenges or this is the first one that you're seeing, I appreciate you being here. The verse that we are going to have to work with for our challenge this week is Isaiah 10, verses 1 through 2. And that says, "Woe to those who make unjust laws, to those who issue oppressive decrees, to deprive the poor of their rights, and withhold justice from the oppressed of my people." And so what I'd like to do for this verse this week is you can do this on a couple different levels. You could do it on family, community, organization, national, whatever scope you want to take with it. You could even do one and then another one, okay, to look at multiple levels. But what I want you to do is look at the policies that you have in place. And don't just look to see whether or not they are benefiting the organization or the unit. I want you to really see, is this following the character of God? So it's an ethical, it's a moral thing, right? Where you are using scripture, you're using God's character to evaluate what is on the books. Because a lot of times it's just about what we have for money, or it's personal preference, right? That these regulations are made. And it's not necessarily about whether they're helping anybody or they're loving, okay? So I want you to evaluate that, and because if you don't know what's on the books, or if you don't know what the reason is behind them, and you can't say whether it's ethical or not, how are you supposed to fight it, right? So by doing this, you look at whether or not it's still helpful, is it still being just, is it still following the character of God? And so that kind of gives you a way to go to your HR or your spouse or whoever it is to say, this is why I think it's unfair. You know what I mean? So you can lobby for yourself and be an advocate. So it's very actionable, okay? That's what I'd like, right? So look at those. Again, you can take it multiple levels if you'd like, but at least do one, okay? Do that, and then we will have the discussion chat on Thursdays. I would love to have you for that. The link for that is up top. It's completely free. We meet on Zoom every Thursday at 6 p.m. CST. So if you can make that, that would be awesome. Just RSVP using the link up top. The discussion questions are also up top, so you can download those, again, for free. I will see you on Thursday, hopefully. Take care, everybody.